Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Ich bin so angepisst, ne? Weil ich jetzt mein Game von vorne starten kann gegen den Typen, weil im dritten Quarter die Verbindung abbricht. Oh, keine Ahnung, warum das so ist.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
Looking to throw. Kramer. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action. Kramer. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Operating from the gun, Kramer. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
And now they'll shift things around. From the gun on 3rd down, Kramer. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Bills at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Allen going to run with it. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy.
Ja, wie? Digga, mach doch deine Arme hoch.
And establish the run early.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They run the counter with Cook.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Off the play fake. Kramer. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. Back to throw. Kramer.
Den darf ich nicht werfen.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a toss left for HM. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Right back to HM on 2nd down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
This is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go. HM. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Digga, wie kann er denn sich da nach vorne... Das ist so lächerlich, Mann. Er beamt sich so krass nach vorne. Das ist so ein Witz, ohne Scheiß. Bei mir passiert das nicht einmal. So ein Witz, wirklich.
That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Ja! Und ich wollte gerade sagen, der Defense ist halt nicht mehr ausgerastet, wirklich.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there, but let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
So beweglich, dass ich jetzt gucke.
17-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Shakir. Ey, Digga, wirft so riskante Bälle, ne? Was das belohnt wird, ist nicht
conversion. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 64 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
319.
On play action, Allen. Toward the pylon.
Was?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman from 6 yards away. And the Bills have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Dolphins 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Looking to throw. Kramer.
Wie gut ist denn seine Defense, bitte?
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook.
Dieser Cook ist so ein Dämon.
As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Allen now on the sneak. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Middle.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Allen. Coleman has it here right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
5 wide.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Digga, was hat der für ein Glück, Junge? Wie kann denn der Ball da ohne Probleme ankommen, Digga? Ey, das fuckt so ab. Ohne Witz. Ohne Witz.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Das ist so lächerlich, wirklich. Es ist so lächerlich.
No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Round 80.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's got this down to the 35. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
319. Alert. What's that?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
All 52. We go.
Now Allen again.
Mann!
By his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7th. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm of it. Touchdown. Ray Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off play action. Kramer. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But all you guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Brown 80. Go.
Here's Andrews. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Allen going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense.
Immer die Mitte hin.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Allen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
2nd down and 3. Up the middle, HM.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Off the play fake.
Kramer. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Was denn hier los?
Ach Digga, ich habe hier
From the gun on third down. Kramer.
übelste
And it's a short one here,
Verbindungsprobleme.
complete to the tight end. One quarter remains
Erstes
here in
Spiel,
week
wo
16.
ein Punktunterschied war,
We'll
ist auch
return with more
abgebrochen.
after this. This is the NFL, and it's
Frag
on
mich nicht, warum.
EA Sports.
Jetzt habe ich
All
eben
right,
gerade
they're
Delay
gonna
gehabt,
try
mein
and
Spieler
keep
eben hat
hope
gar nicht
alive
geladen,
here
also
on
nicht.
fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it.
Ja,
And I'm not
natürlich.
sure he got there. Did they stop
Ach Digga,
him?
es macht
They
keinen
did.
Spaß.
The
Das ist so
Dolphins
schlecht.
can't convert on fourth down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll run it with
Dieses Madden ist einfach schlecht.
down to the 37-yard line.
Verbindungsprobleme ohne Ende, das
Just a
hatte ich
yard of the
letztes Jahr
pickup
zum
there, and
Beispiel
it'll bring
überhaupt
up a
nicht.
2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Allen going to run with it.
Ja, natürlich.
He's able to get it to Coleman.
Das ist unspielbar.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 7. Tyler Bass to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, some strong running.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see
Yeah.
what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Das ist ein geschenkter Sieg für ihn. Es geht nicht, ich kann nichts machen.
And now fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Trey Tucker, 76 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Allen off the play fake.
Guck mal, wie viel Glück der hat. Der hat so viel Glück, weil meine Spieler sich alle nicht bewegen. Das ist so krass.
He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Bills passing game, get them down the field. They've got another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Allen going to run with it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Es geht nichts. Ich habe
Down
keine.
under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Ich habe keine Kontrolle.
They'll try to run forward with Davis. And running room hard to
come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Second and 3. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
On 4th down, Kramer. That is caught. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Kramer. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Trey Tucker with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.